Ah, the world of Pokemon. A vast world now spanning 5 generations with the 6th one to come, and well over 600 Pokemon to experience. Some are exotic, some cute, and others just plain awesome. But with so many Pokemon to be had, there's bound to be some ugly ones. And there are. Really ugly. So here's the top 10 ugliest Pokemon of all time, in my opinion. Coming in at number 10, Shroomish. This little guy is downright ugly. It's like 2 Goombas had a baby and they left it in the forest to rot. Darn it, Goombas, why? Speaking of rot, a quick look at Shroomish's Pokedex entry shows his wonderful diet. Rotted leaves. Yep, that's just gross. But hey, Shroomish, it's not all bad. You'll actually eventually evolve into something that's pretty cute. So just keep your chin up. He doesn't have a chin. Yeah. Coming in at number 9, Claydol. Apparently people over 20,000 years ago made this thing out of mud, and then a mysterious light brought it to life. Come on, guys, you could have done better than this. Why would you make it so ugly? Oh! Like, what is this? Why does it have so many eyes and so many mouths? Like, what are the purpose for these? Hey guys, look, I can see in 360-degree visions. It's just not cool. Coming in at number 8, Stunfisk. So apparently this is a trap Pokemon. Its entire purpose in life is to bury itself in mud and wait for unsuspecting victims to step on it so it can shock them. Hey, why don't you come on over here? I'm not gonna hurt you or anything. I'm not a trap, I just want to be friends, you know? No. Oh gosh, no one loves me. Coming in at number 7, Muck. Muck, we all know him, the giant pile of sludge. To quote one of his Pokedex entries, it's so stinky. His diet consists of garbage, garbage, and more garbage. Not even the Pokemon fanatic Professor Oak likes Muck. A lot of people do wish Pokemon were real, but you know what ruins that idea? This thing. Ugh. Coming in at number 6, Provopaths. Apparently it's supposed to be a compass Pokemon, and each of these noses is supposed to represent a direction on a compass. You know, I've been a Boy Scout before, I've dealt with compasses, and they look kind of like this. Not like this, like this. And what is with the mustache under its nose? It's supposed to be a collection of iron filings due to it being a magnet that just stuck beneath its nose. So great, we have the Pokemon equivalent of Wooly Willy. Provopaths, your big googly eyes might be cute, but you are ugly. I'm sorry. Coming in at number 5, Seismitoad. There's been a load of Toad-type Pokemon throughout the 5 generations, but this one is ugly. Really ugly. Excuse me, sir, you appear to be covered in balls. And what's that on your head? Ha! Butthead. Seismitoad, you may have boulder punching abilities that rival Chris Redfield himself, but you are still ugly as crud. Coming in at number 4, Phoebus. This thing basically looks like an old decrepit ancestor of Magikarp. Even its Pokedex entry calls it ugly, and repeats over and over how this thing is overlooked by trainers. But hey, it can eat anything, and it can even live in polluted water. Hey Phoebus, I got just the friend for you. And what is the point of that thing on top? Is that supposed to be a handle so you can carry it around? But at the very least, you do evolve into quite a beauty, so there's still hope for life, buddy. Coming in at number 3, Garbodor. Now you just look at this thing and you can already tell why he's this high on the list. The Pokemon is literally a pile of garbage. And what's up with the little puffballs on his head? Is that an attempt to make you cute, Garbodor? Well, it doesn't work. A lot of people question why this Pokemon was ever designed, and they even go as far as to ridicule Generation 5 as a whole completely based on this Pokemon. They were trying to make something disgusting, and they succeeded. Great job, Game Freak. Coming in at number 2, Mew. Wait, let me explain. I'm not talking about this Mew. This Mew's cute and cuddly and awesome and I want to hug it and I love it and I want one. But Mew wasn't always cute. Now a lot of people think the original sprites came from Pokemon Red and Blue that we played as kids. But that's not the case. In Japan they had Pokemon Red and Green, which actually had sprites different from the Pokemon Red and Blues that we received here in the US. And many of the sprites in that game are very, very ugly. Especially Mew. There's many other sprites in this game that just look terrible. Look at Hitmonchan, Wigglytuff, Machamp. There are so many bad sprites in this game. I'm very glad they fixed it before they released these in the US. As you can see in the Pokemon Red and Blue sprites, they finally fixed Mew and he looks just like the Mew we know and love today. But the original Mew from Pokemon Red and Green, you're number 2 on our list. And finally, coming in at number 1 is Pur Ugly. Now, I'm sure many of you guys saw this one coming. I mean, for crud's sakes, this thing has ugly in its name. It's horribly disfigured, the whiskers look like TV antennas, his head is shaped like a gosh dang boomerang. They took the face of a Shroomish and stuck it onto something even more ugly. What were they thinking with this thing? And even though it's a cat, this thing is over 3 feet tall and almost 100 pounds. They took something we often think as cute and adorable and fluffy such as kittens, and they ruined it. And that is why Pur Ugly is number 1 on our list. Thanks for watching! Well, chances are I've probably just insulted one of your favorite Pokemon, and you probably want to hunt me down and kill me now. But, you know, it's just my opinion and stuff. If you disagree, that's perfectly fine. I'd love to hear your guys' top picks for ugliest Pokemon of all time, so please post those in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Maybe next time we'll have to cover the cutest Pokemon of all time. Alright.